Fresh, 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 flex, fresh, 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 flex, fresh, fresh, hell my bless.
I'm here on time. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah, it's saying it's working. I'm here on time. Acknowledge it. Absolutely. Acknowledge it like you acknowledge when I'm late. Absolutely. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need y'all to acknowledge it. I'm gonna need that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
you better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
Activate,
hey,
activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, they say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business, but they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cussing.
Y'all tried it. Okay. I'm on time. Okay. And I'm gonna need y'all to acknowledge it. Okay. Because y'all always acknowledge when I'm late. My goodness. Now, I hope y'all can hear me. I love y'all. I absolutely do. Like, I know we about to get messy. I ain't got a whole bunch of time. Sorry. Looking at the chat. I don't have a whole bunch of time, but we're gonna get messy. So if you look in the chat, I don't know what this light, it's bothering me. It's like going back and forth. It's bothering me, but whatever. We'll get it together. So if you look in the chat, Tip West has pinned our meet and greet. Okay. So I love you guys. Oh my God. But I'm a part of the plastics. So we're gonna select people, okay? Because we don't want it all weird and just inviting anybody, like ops, like stuff like that. So it's gonna be a situation. It's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna go talk more about it on, I believe, either Station Head or Bigo. We'll probably just jump on Station Head and have a conference about it. But I know y'all want to come and meet me. I'm lit. It's gonna be a lit situation. It's gonna be in Vegas in September, towards the end of September 23rd, I believe it starts. So which is the same day as my FC birthday. So shout out to my FC. Happy birthday in advance. I love you, girl. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a vibe. So make sure you come in, check out what we have about the meet and greet. So I'm excited to meet people. I am couple wet wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. So don't be offended if I use some hand sanitizer after I touch you. So, it is what it is. Couple wet wipes. It's no big issue. So, I'm excited to meet you guys. Yeah. So, I can fight. Hair flip. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. So, yeah, so it's gonna be a great time. So make sure you come and check us out. The link is in the chat and it's also pinned. If you want to hit that link and just if you're interested and you want to come, anybody can, say you want to come, that's fine. Anybody, you hit it up let us know that you want to come meet the kid and have fun with us and turn up and twerk and have a really good time, because it's going to be a whole situation, like it absolutely is. So yeah, so just make sure anybody can apply. Once again, anybody can apply, even if you don't like me, because once again, I can fight. So even if you don't like me, hey, you want to spend your coin to come sit with somebody you don't like, you go right ahead. But ain't nobody gonna touch me. So I'm not worried about it. So here, flip. So anybody can apply, you absolutely can. And we're gonna choose out of the people. I don't want like a whole bunch of people there. So I don't want it to like it's not gonna be like crazy, because in a short time, having a lot of people get together, it's just not enough time to get to know one another. So it'll be like way more chaos and confusion than it would be, like getting to intimately know people and hang out and have a gathering and meet new people you spoke to, virtually, but not physically, So I want it to be more like that, so it'll be smaller. I don't want, it's not going to be like 30, 40, 50. That's just way too many. It's way too many. I want to be able to spend time with people, and having 30, 40 people there, it's impossible, in a 3 day span or whatever, to spend time with everybody. Like, so if I have a smaller, then it'd be easier, to get to intimately know people, so that they can enjoy the experience, rather than coming somewhere you barely get to see the person, you barely get to talk to them. They was here and there, and like, it's not fair. So if it's smaller, I think it's a little bit easier to get to know people in a short time, because it's not like we got a week, to get to know each other, because then that's different. Then you can invite more people, but if it's a short time, I feel like a smaller audience would be better, just so we could, it's already going to be a lot of personalities, and stuff like that. So put a whole bunch of people together, especially mainly women, because there's going to be a lot of women that want to come. So putting a lot of women, in one room or rooms, or, just even next to each, it's a lot. So the smaller the group, I think the easier it would be to have more fun, to have more fun that way. And to feel like you really got to hang out. Like, I really got to chill with him, instead of, oh, well, bumped into him a couple times and then he ate with us, and it's like, that's pretty much it, but I want to enjoy it and enjoy the experience with y'all. So come and check it out. Hit the link if you are interested. And yeah, I'm excited. It's my first one. So yeah, I'm excited. And I do want to invite other content creators. There's a couple content creators that I have in mind that I want to invite. So, like, that's another thing. That's why I want it to be a smaller crowd, because with a big crowd, then most content creators going to be like, yeah, that's a little much. You over there with 30, 40 people. You want me to come over there? That's a lot, so it'll be smaller. So yeah, so shout out to y'all, and shout out to all the people that are interested. And yeah, I'm excited. Once again, I'm really excited. So move right along. Once again, the link is in the chat, so hit the link, and we will be over on Station here to talk about this more in depth after. So like, if you want to know what's going to be going on, and whatnot and stuff like that. And when it comes to prices and stuff like that, I'm still trying to work that out, because y'all know me. When it comes to my people, I try to make it as cheap as possible, just so it's an easy thing to do instead of a hard thing to do, because it's like, damn, you want $2,000-$3,000? Like, whoa, yeah, that's a lot. So I'm trying to get it decently priced, so that it's people don't feel like it's an arm and a leg, just to go somewhere for a few days, so I get people still have lives and whatnot, and bills, families, so I get it. So I'm working that out right now. That's what so Tiff and I have been pushing to try to be like, how can we make this simple, instead of like difficult, for people to be like, that's a lot of money, Sean. Like, you cool and everything. These bills over here is real life. So it's like, I like you and everything, but I can hear Flip from here. I don't nobody know you tried it. All right, Sean. All right, okay. I mean, you cute and everything, but No. So yeah. So still working on that. So we're gonna talk about that too. So yeah, shout out to y'all. And yeah, we'll talk about it more over there. So let's get into these hot topics, shall we? Now look, y'all, this is Heiress. I like Heiress. I love Heiress. This is Heiress. Or what's her last name? Heiress. What's her name? Heiress Harris. Heiress Harris. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Heiress Harris. That's her name. Is over here singing for the girls. So she over here singing her little heart out. And we're gonna listen to her because why not? Let's listen to Heiress Harris. Now, never should have kissed you. Now, never should have kissed you, baby. She definitely got potential. Okay, she got a little voice on her. She is just so cute, cute as a little button. So, she definitely got a little voice on her. She could carry a tune, but she was not on key. Like we're not about to do that. It's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Like, girl, she need to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. We need to get her la, ti, do. Like, we you know, but she definitely has potential. She definitely does. If she keeps this going and she keeps, you know, belting it out and singing and whatnot, because, you know, her mama had a big voice, you know, regardless of being a pig and all that, the mama had a voice. Nah, never should have kissed you. So this was cute. This was cute, but she tonight, tonight. No, we need you on knee, girl. Tonight to her, like, girl, I wanna make love, girl. Oh my goodness. We need to get you on your ooh. Now we gotta get her some vocal training. That's all that is. Tamika, girl, help this baby. Girl, because she could be a star. Girl. Now she could go further than Zanique. Girl, this baby could be a star. Now, girl. Put this baby in the living room, girl, and do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti with her. Because at the beginning, she was not on her note. No, I'm not just giving it to her because she's cute. Yes, she's cute. Was she her note? She wasn't. But she was still cute. She absolutely was. But she was not on her notes, girl. That was not happening. That was not happening. But she has potential. She absolutely does. She has a little voice on her. So she keeps singing. Now, don't stop. Keep singing. She could be good. She could be really good. She absolutely could. She could be real good. Shout out to Heiress Harris. She could be good if she has some vocal training. So, but yeah, she definitely has potential. She does. She does. This was cute. This was cute. It definitely was, because she's adorable. She is so cute and pleasant. She got a little personality on her. So yeah, shout out to Heiress Harris. That's my girl. I like her. She is so cute. Move right along. Oh Lord, she's still over here. My girl Britney's still over here singing in the dark, y'all. Britney was still worried. I don't feel like we done freeing you. You done got married and everything, Britney girl. And I am still concerned. I am still concerned because she was not on her note at all. Let's listen to my girl, Britney. Look at my girl. Y'all look at this. Y'all looking at the screen? Look at Britney, y'all.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're right outside and show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a fucking sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're right outside and show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a fucking sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
What just happened? What just happened? Britney. It was the fucking. It was. Britney, are you okay? Blink yes, once for yes and twice for no. Because what is going on over there? I said, Britney, we didn't rehearse this. Britney, what is going on? Girl, Britney. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hit it. Yeah. So, Britney, girl, la 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 la, la 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 la. I said, what is going? First, Heiress Harris, and now you. What is going on over there? No, this is not what we rehearsed, girl. Oh my God. I'm like, Britney, no. Wait, what is happening over here? It has never been this slow. Because I'm like, this is the longest I've ever hit this choreography ever. She messed up the choreography and everything. It's like, oh my God. I'm like, girl, it's hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I so bad? How was I so good, 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 yeah, good, yeah. Girl, that's where we supposed to be. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Like, girl, I'm like, what is all of this? And turn on the light. You always conserving energy. Why? I'm like, girl. I'm like, why you in the dark? Oh, you trying to tell us something? Britney, oh, girl. I was like, Britney, you're whining today. You're whining. Because, girl, what is going on? I was very upset by this because this is one of my favorite songs by her. This is one of our favorite songs that because this belongs to us. So she just came up on her. I'm like, what is that? Like, la, 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 la. I was upset. Because I like the song, Lord. I like it. Got a little ring to it. What is going on? Listen to it one more time. Girl.
I need baby one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're right outside and show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still.
Brittany, shut up. Go University, Marie. Go, girl. Go, girl. Insert hair flip. Gone University, other people, friends, Marie, girl. Gone, girl. I like it in you. Shout out to University, Marie. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that woman. Thank you, girl. It's the shade for me, coming from me. It's my shade. She ain't being shady. Shout out to University Marie. She ain't doing nothing. She just minding her business. Gone, girl. Look at the Lord. Won't he do it? Gone, University Marie, girl. Ooh, I like, ooh, this is messy. Ooh, gone, girl. Gone, girl. Thanks for supporting Blade, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Look at that. Look at the Lord. A quick little $40. Big dot. Big dot. If you haven't pooped, I bet you have now. Boom, look, $60. Look, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Look at that. What about your friends? Are they gonna stand their ground? Yes, go University Marie, girl. I deserve everything that you is giving to me, even free content. Yes, I deserve. You deserve, we all deserve to be loved. Yes, we all deserve, yes, to be loved. Shout out to us. Oh my goodness, we saw, oh my God. Oh my God. Shout out to y'all. Look, shout out to my girl. She said solo dolo boo. Shout out to you. I love you, Sukra. Shout out to University with Marie. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that woman. Now y'all go over there and see what she's talking about. It's my girl. So tell her Sean sent you. Big dots. So Britney was over here doing everything she wasn't supposed to be. I was very, very, very upset by this because I like that song. So girl, you could have ruined anything else, but you decided to ruin that song. So y'all look. Tristan done bought this next baby that he done had on Khloe. So now they allegedly got a surrogate. Yes, him and Khloe Kardashian have a surrogate, okay, to give birth to a little boy. that they're supposed to be having, right? But this is just another one of Tristan Flames. So Tristan done cheated again around the same time that he cheated. And look, I'm gonna show you. Look, because this ain't no surrogate girl. Now y'all buying the babies that he having on you instead of just letting the mothers keep the churn. Y'all buying the churn now. That's what y'all call Kardashians doing. Oh, now we're gonna buy the kids. Now we're gonna buy them. Now we're gonna buy them because you're just announcing this now, Kardashian. And if you look, like I said, hold on, let me pull this up. Look at this. Surrogate my oh, it's unfit. Hold on, unfit. We coming, girl. Oh, Shark Boy. Okay, we coming. Where is he? Bam. So Khloe Kardashian confirms the surrogate baby is on the way. Says baby was conceived in November, 1 month before Tristan welcomed baby boy with model Mara Lee. What is it? Nichols? Is that what you say? So all this mean is he was cheating still at the same time, because when he was cheating, made this baby boy with this girl that he still ain't taking care of. He was out there cheating and made this baby too. Because it ain't no all of a sudden y'all got a surrogate. No, that baby been baking since November. It's about to be born, ain't it? So yeah, it's been baking. So are you just buying it from the other girl that was pregnant to avoid ridicule and whatnot? To what girl? Because I'm confused. Yeah, if you're getting a surrogate, wouldn't like that something had just have happened or something? Like, why is it we got a surrogate and the baby already about to be born? Like, what? Like, oh yeah, okay. Okay, girl. So they just bought this baby instead of neglecting this child like he do the other one, the other baby in the picture. You don't take care of that baby at all. You don't see it, nothing. You know, that baby's gross. You know, to him, it's the same thing that was gonna happen with this baby. But instead of ignoring this one, it's like, let's just buy it. Let's just buy it. See if she'll sell it to us. See if she'll just sign over the rights, her rights. Yeah, that's hot. Just see if she'll just sign over her rights to the kid, and we'll just make sure she's well off. Oh, and we'll just take the baby. We'll just take the baby. Yeah, that's hot. So that's all I feel. That girl been pregnant. He been slept with her. Now all of a sudden she a surrogate. No, she ain't. Is this model a surrogate? Is Mara Lee a surrogate? No, I didn't think so. And neither is this woman that's about to sell them the baby. Allegedly. It ain't no surrogate. It's the other woman, once again, pregnant. Once again. Khloe, I'm starting to think Tristan made monkeypox. Absolutely. Because I've seen the picture of your stomach, Khloe, and I don't know. You might have monkeypox. You might have it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've seen pictures of your stomach and your belly button. No. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, girl. That might be the pox. I'm like, yeah, you might want to go get that looked at. So you're welcome. I'm doing what, you know, your assistants aren't, because it's gross. So yeah, girl, you might have monkeypox. So girl, especially if it's coming from he don't Tristan walked past condoms. That's the only time he see him, is walking past them in the store. Yeah, because he done made too many churn on you to use protection. So, girl, monkeypox came from him. They should call it Tristan Thompson, is what they should call it. So, yeah, y'all try to. Khloe, you might have monkeypox. So, but yes, the woman that he was cheating on them her with again. So he got 2 women pregnant at the same time. Because remember, that baby was conceived 1 month after this one. So he was already cheating on you to make this baby with this model, Mara Lee. Okay. So if he was cheating on you with her, he was cheating on you with other people too. That's what that means. You're weird. So it's a high chance that this woman was already pregnant, and now she's just signing her rights over to y'all, and y'all viewing her as like a surrogate. You know, she's gonna give us the baby when the baby's born. Of course, if y'all seen Khloe's stomach, she's not having it. Have y'all seen her? Yeah, she's not having no more churn. She's shaped like a vase, vases cannot get pregnant. So yeah, she ain't getting pregnant no time soon. That ain't happening. So yeah, I just feel like this is another woman on the side that Tristan was sleeping with, and he got her pregnant, and she probably knows that, just like with all of the other kids that he's had on Khloe, he don't take care of them, he don't acknowledge them, he don't do any of that. He fight the women for child support in court so that he don't have to pay it, or he fights DNA tests so he don't have to take them, all that, like that's what he do when it comes to anybody that's not pregnant by Khloe. That's why I'm excited for the woman that Tristan falls in love with, because clearly it's not you, Khloe. So I'm excited for that person, Khloe, because I want to see if he treats his daughter that he has with you like that. Because for you to be okay, Khloe, with Tristan not taking care of the children, even that, I'm not saying that you can force him to do so, but you could be more vocal of your stance that you think he should and you don't. So it's the same thing. If he gets with no one, which he will eventually fall in love with someone, he's going to have children by that person too. Hope that he still loves and treats your baby how he does now. Hope that he does that. Because some dudes, to them, the only children that matter are the mother that they're with, the one they're sleeping with. So that be the kids that matter. Because then they'll leave that person to go have kids with somebody completely different and not really even acknowledge, the children and the family that he created before. It's just all about the family that he's in now because he's profiting from it. With you, he ain't sleeping with you no more or anything like that. So it's just, to the birds with you. I mean, a lot of men are like that. So, but a lot of women allow it, like you. You allow him to not take care of his other kids and stuff like that. That's cool with you. So, okay. So if he leaves you and be with someone else and falls in love with them and they have children, don't expect for your daughter to still be put on a pedestal. Don't come forward complaining about the time that he doesn't spend with her and how he's turned his back on y'all. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. Because remember, when he got with you, it was a woman pregnant by him already, his basically fiance. You got with him. You knew he was with a whole nother woman. She was pregnant and everything. So it's like you already knew what was up. So yeah, and none of those kids matter, but yours does. So yeah. Hope he keeps the same energy. That's all I can say about that, Khloe, because I'm definitely excited for that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because you don't mind. Like I said, clearly she doesn't care that he doesn't take care of these other children, especially if they're made during the time that she's with him. Because she feels, since she's high profiled and Tristan's high profile, no woman should be sleeping with him. They already know that he belongs to me. Does he know that? Does he know that? So she doesn't have any respect for them. Oh, they knew that he was in a relationship. They knew he was in a relationship when he had a baby. Well, that's how you got with him. It was a whole woman pregnant by him that he was with, and he left her for you. So I mean, what are you talking about? Like, you're weird. You expect that not to happen to you? That's why it's happened time after time after time after time. You have relevance to Tristan. You put money in his pockets. You put them in blogs. You still are lucrative, to Tristan. That's the only reason you matter, girl. I mean, because if he truly, truly wanted you, it would not be all of these other women having babies and stuff by him and all of that stuff. No. Clearly, he don't want you. He tolerates you. So, and you know that. Yeah. Cheating and a cheater are two different things. He cheated on you means he did it before and he doesn't do it anymore. And cheating means he cheated and he still is. Yeah, we don't care. So yeah, shout out to Khloe and them for buying this baby, because that's what they did. They done bought this child. That's what doesn't happen. So yeah, shout out to them. Marley. Girl, you got played. So this unfit over here talking about R. Kelly, Akbar of the V. Let's get into what she had to say.
Hey, R. Kelly let it go, but let me tell you about this though. R. Kelly got to turn his life. He got to turn it all the way and go on to God.
All the way,
and do it for God. And then that's when God is going to release him.
Okay.
And then when he do that, God is going to release him, and he's going to be all right, and God going to forgive him, and he's going to be able to walk. He's not gonna do that whole bid when when God changed him up. He's in there now. He's gonna be saving souls if he do it the right way and go to God with a sincere heart. You get it? And a lot of people don't like that, but it's honesty and it's real. I don't lie, and at the end of the day, I can't lie. Like I wouldn't have talked to R. Kelly when I was young. I got raped at a young age. I was messing with older niggas at a young age that was buying me stuff. And this is happening a lot in the Black community.
Hell yeah.
Had R. Kelly stopped giving them money, y'all know how that would have played out if he would kept getting the money. And I'm not.
What? What? Girl, I'm kind of glad you ain't got your kids now. Like, what? Like, what? Okay.
Saying what R. Kelly did is right, but I ain't got no room to put mouth on him. I just sit back and don't judge the situation because I'm not in that to judge that. I can't judge. I'm not God. You get what I'm saying? But I know R. Kelly is a preacher, man. And if he yield to God gonna turn it around for him. You get it?
I am confusion. When it comes to judgment of someone, I don't feel that people truly should be, like judging people, because people can change. People change. So that's why I feel like literally judging somebody is kind of critical, because it means even if they do change, you're still going to view them the same way. Type of situation. So it's like, what's the point of changing if you're still going to view me, as that person? I get that. But that doesn't make, nothing she said made sense. Nothing she said at all. So even if you were a younger woman and older men were coming around doing certain things or giving you certain things and whatnot, that still wasn't okay. And especially for any type of sexual exchange like that, it's not okay to be a teenager selling your body for gifts like that. That's not okay, especially like older men. Like, that's not cool. Like, like that, you shouldn't normalize something like that. Like, yeah, it was normal, back in the day. No, it was just a lot of people doing a lot of things that they shouldn't have been doing. But it doesn't mean that we get to excuse it because people were doing it. It doesn't mean that. Like, it's not excused, just because people used to go to back alleys to get certain things done, like procedures and stuff like that. It still wasn't right, just because it was being done. There's no justification. Like, it's justified. Like, I can't blame him for the things that he was doing or for the women that were around him, because when I was young, I used to let men, what? Like, that's not a justification. Those things still shouldn't have happened to you. And as a young lady, I don't feel like you're responsible for that, Akbar. Like, although I can't stand you. But you're not responsible for that. It's like you're taking the responsibility for what grown men did, something that they shouldn't have been doing. Like, no, you don't take responsibility for their actions because you accepted a gift, or something like that at a young age. They still should not have been doing what they were doing. They should not have been offering you anything as a teenage young lady. Like, they should have been dangling things in front of you and making you grab them just so they can touch you, and stuff. That's not okay. It's never okay. And you're justifying them within this moment because I accepted the gift. It's my fault. No, it's not your fault. It's not. But that's something you learn from. Like, so you wouldn't tell your daughter, basically, to, you could be 15, 16 and a 28-year-old, a 33-year-old, some be like, look, Ma, I got this Birkin, come hop in the truck. You're not gonna go tell your daughter to hop in the truck. You're gonna be like, well, go ahead. I used to do it when I was younger. So girl, go ahead, go get that Birkin. Go do what you gotta do to get. You're not gonna tell your kids that. Like, you're gonna be like, oh no, girl, I'm gonna call. Where he live at? What's his number? So you want to protect them. Like, let me call the police. Why is the 28-year-old, 20, 30, anything talking to my 15-year-old daughter, my 16-year-old daughter? Like, what? Y'all don't have nothing to talk about, like, ever. As far as I'm concerned. So to justify it and be like, oh well, I understand, Robert's actions because I was one of those girls too. No, because you're excusing his actions by saying if he just goes to the Lord will take 15 years off his sins. If he just what? Like, yeah, no, because God knows everything. So you can't go to God with no lie. You absolutely cannot. So no matter what story he done said out loud or anything like that, when he go to God, there's no lying. Like, he know everything. He's seen everything. So, I mean, I don't think that's going to change anything. Like, I really don't. I don't. Prayer is nothing without action. So just getting on your knees saying certain things to him, it does not mean that it's just going to turn over a new leaf. Like, oh, everything will be worked out. I'll give it 24 hours. He'll take care of that. He'll take care of that. Without no work. No, the work needs to be done. And he's done no work. Even the thing, like I said, there's plenty of things that I feel that R. Kelly is not guilty of. I do. I think there's plenty of things that he isn't, but there's still plenty of things that he is. And I'm not going to overlook those things just because some people may have lied and not told the truth about it. What about the people that told the truth? What about those people? So I'm not going to eliminate them because of what some naysayers did or some people trying to jump on a bandwagon. I'm not doing that. I'm not. So, I mean, it is what it is. There's plenty of things, like I said, that he's not guilty of, that he shouldn't be charged with and whatnot. But there are plenty of things that he's done that he needs to be held accountable for. That doesn't just get wiped away because this side lied, but this one didn't. But since these people lied, let's free them. Like, but what about the true victims? Like, do they just screw them? What, they don't matter. Type of thing. Yeah, who cares? All we care about is the ones that lied. Like, yeah, that's what I said. There have been people that have lied, stretched truths, all of that. I get it. But I just feel like this is bad advice. To just tell somebody, oh, just if R. Kelly get his life to the Lord, then Lord, he gonna take care of all that. He gonna take care of all that, shout it. He gonna take care of all that, shout it. Be clear. He gonna take care of all that, shout it. Like, no, he's not. He isn't. Because if it was that easy, he would have done it already. But once again, prayer is nothing without work. So you should be telling him to work for the prayer that he's going to be requesting for. And there's work that he has to do. It absolutely is. There's people that needs to be forgiven, that he needs to forgive himself, because a lot has been done to him too. And he holds on to that as well. So, I just feel like this is bad advice all the way, around, because I would never give a kid that advice. Go out here and use your body to get what you want, especially from these older men. If they're offering you things, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But then people, like I've seen people posting underneath the post about the DA down there stating that there's going to be more rappers or people in entertainment that get arrested with this case that's connected to Young Thug and and whatnot. So and they're saying like, oh, well, they could be cracking down on, sex trafficking, and stuff like that. Well, I agree. And I do think to a certain extent that they're doing what they can. I mean, without a suspect or without a person, it you can't just arrest people, so without at least probable cause. So, yeah, I just think that advice like this that Akbar is giving, it is definitely advice that would help, people be SCX trafficked, to excuse certain things and be like, when I was younger, I used to to let older men give me things and ... Okay, well, a younger girl could be hearing that and it's like, oh, okay, well, somebody did, this dude did just offer me ... You know, maybe I should get it. You know, maybe I should go do, you know, what I need to do to go and get it. Hold on, I got to plug in my charger. My fault. So, but yeah, a young girl could be listening to her and, you know, be saying the same thing, like, oh, well, maybe I should ... So I just think that that's bad advice, and things like this does not help the situation with, you know, trafficking and stuff like that either. So, yeah, shout out to Akbar, but girl, pop quiz. Tell me what your churn is. So moving right along, Ricky Martin allegedly had a 7-month relationship with his 21-year-old nephew, who is now accusing him of DV. Ricky could face 50 years in the slammer. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, this is weird. What is up lately with all of these celebrities and their families? Like, what is going on? What's in the water? What is in the water? What would make you attracted to your nephew? Like, I don't. Ricky Martin is attractive. He could have almost any man he want, gay or straight. What's with the nephew, bro? Like, what's with the nephew? I don't get that. What? This is crazy. Like, what's with the nephew? How does this happen? How do you get to a situation to where you're dating your nephew? Like, yeah, I was thinking about doing shout out to Sonya. I was thinking about doing a video on Menudo. On Menudo? Is how you say Menudo? I was thinking about doing the video because they'd have been through some, and Ricky Martin was a part of it. You know, that there was a lot going on with that. But Ricky Martin is very attractive. Like, look at him. Even now, still to this day, great looking man. So what would make you want to date your nephew? And then my mind will always wonder, because this is your nephew, so he's been in your life, you know, you've known him since birth, you know, since he was born. So it's like, when did this start? Like, that's where my mind's gonna jump to. When did this start? Like, what? How do you date your nephew? How do you be in a DV relationship with your nephew? I need to know, because I'm confusion. I'm like, not your nephew, because I just skipped the nephew part because I'm just thinking it was just some 21-year-old dude he was dating, you know, and then it just, you know, but I just don't know how this happens. I'm just like, this is crazy. But let's get into the article. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, some of these celebs be doing some questionable things behind closed doors. Ricky Martin allegedly had a relationship with one of his own family members who is now accusing him of DV. According to TMZ, Ricky's accuser is his 21-year-old nephew, Dennis Sanchez. This is some serious in this matter, because this brings incest into the case in Puerto Rico. His brother Eric Martin, who was one identified as the alleged victim, the nephew's father. Eric is in the picture above. Okay, so I believe so this person in the picture is his brother. I don't believe that that's his nephew, Dennis, because that's what it says right here, right? It says his brother, Eric Martin, was the one who identified the alleged victim, the nephew's father. Eric is pictured above Ricky. So that's Ricky's brother in the photograph with him. Crazy. Yeah, well, if it was, shout out to Big Daddy Comrade. If it was, then incest would not even be questioned. That it wouldn't even be being brought up. you know, because if it's through marriage, it's not incestuous. So, because marriage is a piece of paper, you know, so at that point, it's just like a title. But it's not incestuous. So that's what it says right here. This is serious. This is a serious matter because this brings incest into the case. So that means that this is blood. Because the hour wouldn't even be coming up if it was marriage, because then it would still be weird, but it wouldn't be a big deal. Like it'd just be like, it's still weird, but okay, you know, people still frown upon that, like the nephew-in-law, or like why, you know, like what all the people, you know, on the planet, family, like that's where you go with it. So I don't know. I just think that that's weird. That's really weird. Trying every way may have to expose Menudo. They have a documentary that I don't know exactly. I forgot where it's coming out at, but they have a documentary coming out. And they expose everything, you know, that happened to them. How all those men basically just passed those boys around, just did whatever they want, and they were young boys, these grown men. I'm like, this is crazy. But they have a documentary. Yes, HBO Max. Shout out to y'all. HBO Max. Yeah, so they have a documentary that's coming out. So y'all make sure y'all watch it, because yeah, I saw a trailer. I think I saw for it, and I was like, wow. I was like, all of that happened? Like, oh my goodness. So I was very intrigued. I'm like, yeah, I want to know this story. I'm like, yeah, I want to know what happened, hearing it from them themselves, you know, instead of people talking for them. This is them speaking for themselves. Like, this happened to me, you know, type of situation. So I'm like, yeah, this very interesting documentary that they put together. So I'll definitely be supporting it when it comes out. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to you know, but Ricky, this is super suspect, and this is wrong on so many different levels. So yeah, hopefully it is by marriage. I will hope it is marriage. But they saying incestuous. So what they saying that the jury is still out, y'all, but I will keep y'all updated as this story develops. Because I mean, I don't know why they're not showing the boy. I mean, he's 21, so it's not like he a child. So, but yeah. So speaking of family members, let's get into what Kevin Gates said on Carisha, please.
What? So you ready for the smoke?
I don't want no smoke, but I ain't turning nothing down.
Did you really fuck your cousin?
She put me to the side and said, baby, that's your cousin. I ain't about to stop.
What? Like, is you really like that, or you just...
I want to stick my whole tongue in this bitch ass. I want to suck her ass, hold my mouth, stick my whole tongue, and then I twirl the bitch. Cause I got a big, long ass tongue.
Can I see your tongue?
When? No. Hey, you lick her feet, I'm about to feed her dick.
Ooh.
We about to make her tap in this bitch.
Ooh.
I'm talking about bitch, bend over.
Ooh.
Hey, stand up on your toes.
Ooh.
Hey, lock your knees
It's a
back.
show.
Baby, breathe through your nose.
Oh my God. I'm speechless.
Gross. I mean, everything he said that he just said that he did. You did it to your cousin. Gross. Like, what you said probably would have been sexy if you did do all that to your cousin, and you kept doing it knowing it was your cousin. Like, like, I mean, gross. I'm like, yeah, Kevin, ew. Like, let's not normalize stuff like that. Even like that's just weird to even try to, because even if I did, which I never have, but if I said with a cousin, like, I'm not telling nobody about that, especially if I didn't know, like, because that's the only way, because I would not knowingly sleep with a relative. Like, why? Even if I never met him before in my life, so what? Like, no. Like, no, that's weird. That is weird. Like, it's weird because that means that you don't have any limits. Do you have any limits? Like, any? You sleep with your whole cousin, and that's just now. Of course, I kept smashing. Why? Gross. Oh my God. Jennifer said, "Child, I hope he wasn't shooting his shot with all that nonsense talk." I think he was low key. I think he was. Because everybody know Carisha's single. She can post as many pictures as she want with Diddy. But okay, girl. E-Baby say he's twisted and nasty. I mean, ain't nothing wrong being freaky, but it's the whole cousin thing, you know. But shout out to Carisha, please, on Revolt TV. I think it got over 2 million views or something like that already. So it's doing really well. So shout out to Carisha. I'm glad that she is continuing with the show. I'm glad she's, you know, doing something with it, you know, versus just starting something just to get some tea and now, you know, just letting it flop. So, but no, shout out to her. I think that this is a good show. It's doing a really good job. I like her personality. I think Carisha's lit. I like her show, Carisha, please. I hope she keeps going with it. I don't think it's going to be like a permanent thing. I think she'll end up getting busy and just, you know, not necessarily want to do it anymore. But while we have her, I like it. So shout out to Carisha. But yeah, I just couldn't get with that. Kevin Gates, like I get the whole freaky thing. You always want to be looked at as like super freaky and sexual and whatnot, but sleeping with y'all cousins and nephews and Hollywood is twisted. It really is. So let's get into Orlando Brown doubling down on what he said about Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know the way he moves so fast across the flow.
You know, I love you, man. I love all your work, man. You already know what's going on, man. It's squad, but you gonna have to really, really address the fact that, you know, you got bomb pussy. Bow. You got to tell people the truth, Bow Wow. Tell people the truth, bro. If you got bomb pussy, you got to embrace that pussy. Wow. You got to do things to let people know that your pussy is empowerment. Bow Wow. You know, I love you, Shot, but I want you to know that my response to you being, you know, doing your show and stuff, congratulations, and your little, you know, your concert you got going on. I want to let you know, man, when you get on stage, just let people know, yes, I do have some bomb ass pussy. Yo, Shot, yo, yo, Shot, yo,
Wow. Bow, I heard you got that wop. Bow, I heard you got that wop. I mean, it is what it is. You know, at this point, he said, look, I meant what I said. It is bomb, and I know that it is. And it might be. Bow Wow might have that 5. Bow Wow might got that ooh, chi wally wally, ooh, chi bang bang, ooh, chi wally wally, ooh, chi bang bang. He might hop on top. He do Kegels. Like, I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. Orlando keeps repeating it. He keeps repeating it. So he feel in his heart's heart that he know that Bow Wow has some bomb. Punani. I'm not about to argue with this man. Like, y'all want to, you know, I understand there's a lot of people speculating that there may be some, you know, usage of some things that he shouldn't be doing. I get that. But I don't have any proof of that. And like I said, last we checked, he was sober, you know? So, good question. Monique said, is Orlando bisexual now? What he said is that he heard, not that he felt. Now, he said that Nick Cannon gave some, you know, he gave Nick Cannon a throw, baby. That's what he said. He said he gave, Nick Cannon a throw baby. So, and he said he liked it. That's what he said. But then he came back and he, retracted. Well, not necessarily retracted, just more so just like I was in different headspace, at that time. So the bisexualness may be there. Because now we're not going to say that with Bow Wow because he never said that he felt the WAP. He never said that. He never said that he was inches deep inside a shot and it was glorious. He didn't say that. He didn't say that, that he literally told a lining out of shot. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that Shy rolled him, all throughout the nights. He didn't say nothing about back shots. Was on 10. He didn't say that. He said that he heard that Bow Wow has a golden tunnel. Okay. That if you compared it to Bugina or Vagina, that it was stellar. Okay. It has like a suction and because he said that's what he said, bomb. So bomb, I mean bomb. Like macaroni cheese sounding bomb. Okay? Like it makes sounds. All of that. It makes sounds and it moves and it talk and yay. Y'all is welcome. Y'all is welcome. Y'all is welcome. They say he said in between Bow Wow legs is greatness. Okay. That is what he said. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. He never said that he did anything with him. He just said that he heard about it. Who he heard it from? I don't know. Maybe Jermaine. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. The voices in his head, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Like I say, he looked this what it look. Now Lando don't say he done said it again. So it's Shaw's word, little Bow Wow against Orlando against That's So Raven. So I mean, so wow. Word on the curb. Word on the curb. Bow Wow got that fire. Now, so yeah, it is too much. It definitely is. Did I say Diddy? I don't trust him with no body parts, not even a snack. Yeah, he. I don't know exactly who he would have heard that from, but he said he heard it. Bust Down, Tatiana Bust Down, that when Bow Wow lay on his back, just know great things are happening. Okay. Just know that amazing things are happening, okay? The golden arches. Bow Wow laying on his back, legs up as McDonald's arches. Okay. Bow Wow, it's low-key a compliment though. I mean, you may not want it. I mean, it's not like a bad thing. It's not like he said it was trash. I mean, I would be really mad if he said it was trash too. Like, He didn't say that, girl. He said that. I mean, girl, Bow. He said it was you lit. If a person shoot up your city, it's a wonderful place to be. That's a town you might want to move to. Is all he's saying. Like, okay. He's saying in between your legs, okay, that there's greatness. There, it's all right. Oh, like, oh my goodness. Like, what are you mad at? Like, I'm, you know, he might be a little off the hinge just a little bit. You know, I get it. He needs to turn down a little bit. I get it. But at the same time, it's a compliment. It's a compliment. At least he didn't say it was trash. Like, oh my goodness. There are worse things, Shad. There are worse things, Shad. Move right along. There are worse things, Shad. Ooh, we already talked about the cousin sleeper. Ooh, no. Moving on, Lord. Okay. No, where the white people? Come on, white people. River dance. Where the white people? We ain't skipping the white people. Because we already talking about him. What the white people? No, where's the white people? We ain't gonna talk about the blacks, not talking about the white people. Oh, this fly. This fly. No, because I want to talk about Elon Musk and his stepdaughter. Because now white people, y'all sleep with y'all family members too. No, don't try to just look. Don't try to just make it look like it's us. It's y'all too. Ooh, and Kandi forced this man to marry her. Ooh, and Kandi forced Todd to marry her. Here, ooh, white people. So it says, shout out to the talk. It says, that's weird. Elon Musk, 76 years old, his 76-year-old dad admits to fathering 2 children with his 35-year-old stepdaughter, who he raised since she was 4. Oh my goodness. The only thing we are on earth for is to reproduce, he says. Here y'all go again. Raising people to sleep with them. When did this start? Did it start at 4? Because I'm confused. I don't get it. Why do you think you get to raise somebody and then wait till they get grown to claim them? Like, this just started type of situation. Oh, no, I would never. If you would never, then that means you would never. You would never do anything with this person that you raised. Like, that makes no sense. I'm not raising somebody and feeling gross. I literally will look at them as my child. Like, I'm not looking at them anything sexual. I want to see them nothing. Like, gross. So to have that girl since 4 and then have 2 children with her, and we're supposed to just believe that nothing happened until she was 35. Y'all got this bad. Y'all got this bad. Y'all got this bad. Like, what's going on with y'all? Like, predatorial. It definitely is. You guys are weird. You guys are weird. There's no reason you should be having children with your stepdaughter. No reason. There's no, and then 2. No, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I just feel like you had her on birth control until she got to a certain age and then took her off of it. Where the mother, no idea. Well, her mother obviously gave her either, I mean, because he's been raising her since 4. So if he's been raising her, I don't know if he was, that's why I said that will be definitely something to look into. Because was he raising her alone since 4, or he still married to her mother and she was 4 when he married the mother, whatnot or whatever? Because I mean, in order to be his stepdaughter, that means that he was with her mother. That's the only way. Because why would it be a step? Wouldn't it just be his adopted daughter if he just adopted her? So clearly, in order for her to be his stepdaughter, he was married to her mother. That's how you become a step, marriage. So I don't know how he ended up getting her 4-year-old daughter or her daughter. And I don't know. That's why I say it's weird. It's weird. That's weird. That makes no sense to me. I'm like, yeah, that's weird. Mm-hmm. That's weird for you to see this girl come up since 4 years old and then be able to find her attractive. Like how? Like, ugh. I'm like, that's weird, homie. And it's predatorial, if you ask me. Like, no, there's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you. But no, that's a good question where the mom is. The things that turn people on, yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely weird. It's gross. He raised her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I don't see how you couldn't separate the two. Like, you raised this person. Like, why would you? How could you even find them attractive at all? You know, it's like your kid. You know, like my kids are beautiful to me, but I'm not attracted to any. I could never. Even my child that I adopted, like, no, like, that's my kid. You know, I could never find any type of attraction, you know, or anything like that. So it's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. It's like, how do you get to that point to where I'm dating the person I raised? Weird. Sean, what is the world coming to? Yeah, because yeah. yeah. Willie Allen, shout out to Slay and Taniqua. Yes, Woody Allen, he did pretty much the same. And then another person too. There was another big Hollywood actor that did the same thing. And then Elvis married his wife when she was 14, or started dating her, or brought her back over when she was 14, you know, or whatnot, or something like that. So but yeah, she was 14 years old. What's her name? Priscilla. She was like 14. Yeah, Priscilla. Yeah, she was like 14 years old. So yeah. So I mean, they've been doing it for a very long time. That's what I said. This is weird. Like, why is this okay? Like, it shouldn't be. But yeah, weird. Moving right along though. Moving right along. Oh, we already talked about him. Stop coming up. So Kodak Black was reportedly arrested, y'all. Okay. In South Florida, police found 30 ounces and pills and over 50K, and they charged him with trafficking, y'all. So Kodak. Knew that pearl was fake, but I still ate his homo gremlin. Oh my God. I knew that pearl was fake, but I still ate his homo gremlin. Woo. It's just something about him in jail. Like, is this somebody in there you miss? Who you go with? Because you always tend to go to jail right in Florida. Who you miss? Fly. Bzzz. Who you miss? Because you rich. It shouldn't be you shouldn't be going to jail at all. You shouldn't be going to jail at all. And you a fly. So if you would have swallowed all of them pills, you would have been fine. You would have been fine. Y'all got like 4 stomachs. Like, it's all right. You would have been all right. You've been all right. You've been all right. Knew the pill was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Like, you a gremlin. You look like one, talk like one, all of that. So you would have been all right. Gremlin. You would have been okay. Like you said. Nah. Now, who in prison you go with? Who you trying to go see? Because somebody with as much money as you have, jail should be the last thing you should be. That should be the last place you should be. So I don't know who in jail, Kodak, giving you back shots or what? Eat the booty. I don't know, because it seems like you missed somebody. And you keep going to jail in the same place. So I'm just like, do you even live there anymore? Aren't you like in Georgia the majority of the time? So, or LA? So like what? Why are you always going to jail in Florida? I'm just like, yeah, you're weird. Like, you still going to old connects and all of that. Like, have your assistants and stuff get your drugs. Oh my gosh, still like the white people. Like, that's why they don't get caught with nothing and nothing like that. It's in the car behind them. The police don't think to look inside of their stuff and all that because they be together, you know, and all of that, and they be sober and, you know, and all of that stuff. So have them do it. Like, why you keep bringing this stuff on you? For what? They never pulled, God rest Michael Jackson's soul, but they never pulled him up with no Pokeball. He ain't had none of that in his wallet, in this little man purse. Like, no, he ain't had that. His doctor did, though. His doctor had it on deck. You know, so it's just, but he ain't get pulled over with nothing like that. They weren't stopping him at airports and stuff with that type of stuff. No, his doctor had all, he had to worry about it. I mean, he got it. He got the clearance. He get to get through all of the stuff. All the stuff they go. Had him like that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I have your assistants carry it for you. Like, why are you carrying it? I'm like, gross. Like, why do y'all always have stuff on y'all? Do y'all ever learn? Like, do y'all ever learn? Oh my goodness, I'm tired of talking to y'all. Like, yeah, have your assistants carry it. Better they get charged than you. Hair flip. Cause it's not safe for you. Because you snitch like a pussy little bit. So, yeah. So, Kodak got arrested with all of this stuff, but he's still in because he's a gremlin. So, it is what it is. Yeah, Pokeball. Yeah, a little piece. Yeah, Maka wasn't getting pulled over no Pokeball, girl. He ain't had none of that. But his doctor had it on deck, though. Just like Elvis Presley. He did all type of prescription drugs and stuff like he absolutely did. He didn't have them on him, though. His doctor did. His traveling doctor did. No different than Michael Jackson. Like, it's the same thing. That was a drug. They were misusing it. That they were not supposed to be using it in the way that they were. They were not. Okay. So, yeah, and that stuff get very addictive quick. Like, literally, that's why they call them narcotics. The majority of them. That's why they call them narcotics, because they're very addictive. So, and quickly, the opioid crisis and stuff like that is no joke. Like, it has hit a lot of people very, very, very hard. So if you have not seen it and it's not around you, God bless you. God bless you. Because this opioid situation, when it comes to stuff like this, the oxys and all of that stuff, it's no joke out here in these streets. And what people are willing to do for them and willing to get them and, you know, and whatnot, like, it's crazy. Like, it really is. So, and they have people all type of ways. And now, to me, that is definitely a gateway. Like how they try to say marijuana, Mary Jane is a gateway. No, it's not. But the opioids and stuff like that, definitely. I know a lot of people that started doing one thing. It was just opioid, and then, you know, because they're prescription. So, I mean, they're hard to get. So if you're not consistently getting it, you got to feed that pie, you know, some way. So they'll transition into other things to try to hold them over. And then instead of holding them over, it's something that they do, you know, just because they couldn't get back to, you know, the real thing that they needed in the first place. So now they don't transition to something completely new. Gateway, you know, that was a gateway to them doing something different, you know. So yeah, so that stuff is no joke. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people fall victim to it. So that's why I said I try to stay as far away from it as possible. If I'm in pain, if an ibuprofen or an Excedrin do it, oh well. Oh well. I guess I'm just be sitting here in pain because yeah, I ain't got time for it. So yeah, move right along. But yeah, Kodak fly. Y'all here in jail again. Shocking. So Kandi Trophy Husband has some stuff to say. Let's hear what Kandi Trophy Husband had to say, y'all.
Relationship, or she told me, she was like, hey, this is cool, but I'm not just trying to be messing with you for a long time. What are you gonna do? Do you want to make this a real relationship, or you want to just? And I don't really need no new friends. I was like, damn. I was like, I ain't even been in Atlanta that long. Like, let me run around for a minute. But she made me make a decision, and I just respected that so much. Because a lot of women don't make guys make decisions. It's kind of like, I like him, I don't want to mess this up, and da-da-da. And she was just like, dude, what you gonna do? She told me, she was like, hey, this is cool, but I'm not just trying to be messing with you for a long time. What are you gonna do? Do you want to make this a real relationship, or you?
So, Kandi, girl, Marlo says you slept with all of Atlanta. Kandi, girl, she said, yeah, I see you looking, but my ass in these jeans got you shooken. I don't think you know what to do. So, girl, Kandi, Todd said you forced him to be with you. Todd said he was trying to sleep with everybody in Atlanta, and like you did, because he wanted to clear the city. You already slept with everybody, so it's just like, you know, he wants to sleep with a couple people. Because any club, a restaurant, gas station, churches, Waffle House that y'all go to, it's gonna be a high chance that you done slept with at least 2 of the people in there. Like, girl, cut it out. Girl, you tried it. It's gonna be at least a body shop, something that y'all walked into, and then somebody used to go with. So, girl, please. So, Ty wanted to get a couple notches underneath his belt before committing to you, and you ain't want him to come down there and get none of them Georgia peaches. You ain't want him to kind of do none of that. Kandi, girl. You don't want him to do none of that. Like, yeah, no, look, I ain't about to just be going with you. You ain't about to just be at my house like that. No, I'm rich. I'm rich. So you either gonna marry me or you can leave. Because I'm not about to go through this side. I'm not about to go through this again. So I promise I'm gonna tell you the lies. So here, flip. So Kandi was tired of being the other woman. Okay. Kandi was tired of that. Kandi was tired of being the other woman. And she was tired of being cousin Faith. She was tired of being cousin Faith from Soul Food. So, you know, she was sick of it. She was tired of it. Tired of it. She tired of buying people wedding gifts. She was tired of it. So, Kandi, like, look, before you get down here and sleep with Portia and Nene, and look, before you get down here and sleep with Marlo, I'm not about to be just doing this, going with you forever. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. Riley like you. Because if you're about to go sleep with people and all of that stuff, it's over. It's over. So before you get out here and, you know, become Miss Lilinthian Leaks and Neeks and, you know, and all of this stuff, girl, before you get out here and do all of that, marry me. So she basically proposed to him. Is what happened. So, yes. So, you know, it is what it is. So, and Kandi just sit here with all of this forehead and let him say that. Girl, I would not have let him say that. I would be like, we ain't gonna make it seem like you ain't have $7,000 to your name in a Range Rover behind on 3 payments. Like, we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. No, no, you tried it. You absolutely did. Nope. No, we're not going to make it seem like your daughter wasn't driving a Camry before me, like you tried it. Now she in the Kia Soul, and that is because of me. And that is because of me. And so she sat here with all of this forehead and just lets her do her like that. I'm like, Kandi, say something. Girl, here's the help. Here's the whole help that we sometimes sleep with. Girl, here's the help. Like, girl, don't let the help make it seem like you had to have him. Like you ain't have options. You have the rest of Atlanta. Oh my goodness. So I'm just like, yeah, he tried it. I'm like, yeah, Todd, don't do that. Don't do that. And look at the neighborhood talk. Even they said, should ladies apply pressure or should a man decide? Todd Tucker says when he first started dating Kandi Burruss, he wanted to play around Atlanta a bit, but Kandi forced him to settle down with her. I don't need any more friends. So yeah, you got a girlfriend? No. Will you do now? Get your ass up and hold my hand and put a ring on it. That's what he said. That look. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So shout out to Black Love. I mean, I'm no hater. You know, shout out to them in the relationship. But let's not make it seem like she didn't force, because that's so what it seemed like. She forced you, you know, in a relationship with her. You wanted to play the field, you wanted to, you know, get out and hang out and meet people, you know, and stuff like that. And she was just like, okay, well, you can do that, but I don't need any more friends. So it's over. If you don't be with me, then it's over. You know, right now, it feels a little forced, you know, instead of you genuinely wanted to be with her. Like, it sounds like you didn't. It sounds like you wanted to. Kandi, I told you about putting syrup and sugar and stuff inside of your woo-ha. Because that scared him, girl. That scared him, girl. You done sat there and forced that man to dip inside of some sandpaper. Because Kandi, we know you put sugar and stuff up your woo-ha. Yes, you do, girl. You put sugar and all of that up your girl. You do all that. You freaky like that. You like to make syrup. You like to make molasses, girl. So, girl, I told you stop putting sugar and pepper and girl pudding and all of that stuff. I told you stop doing all of that. Yeah. Whipped cream goes outside of the body. And you sitting there filling yourself up with it for what? And that's going to have a smell. Girl. Now, Kandi is sitting over there putting sugar and or brown sugar and pepper and sea salt and all of that over there all up inside you. You done scared that man off. Girl, he confused. You over there with a whole dungeon. All of that. Y'all try to whack Portia over the head and drag her. Ooh, y'all was going to tear the lining out of Portia. Wasn't y'all, Kandi? Ooh, you and Ty was going to go to work. Mm-hmm. Y'all was going to take port that big up booty. Y'all was about to go to work. Y'all was about to tear the lining out of Portia. Y'all sure was. Y'all was about to tear the lining out of my girl. Y'all was about to tear the lining. They was going to obliterate my girl Portia. Had my girl walking funny and everything. So, now look, that's what I heard. I don't have one. I don't have a hoo-ha. Unlike Bow Wow, I don't have a hoo-ha. You know, I don't have one of those. But that's what she said. She said she was over there putting some sugar up in it. And we're gonna talk about this next time because I want to talk about this right now. Okay, so we're about to go over to Station Head. Those are our hot topics for the day. I love you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna head over to Station Head and talk about the meet and greet and other things. So make sure you tap that link that's in the chat. It's pinned as well to send an inquiry if you are interested in coming to the meet and greet. So yes, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. We're gonna go over to Station Head right now and talk about it. So give me like 10 minutes. I'll put the link up on the community. And once again, thank you all for all of your support. I love you guys so much. We'll be live again tomorrow on here and on Bigo and Station Head. So yeah, I love you guys. And until the next show, bye.